I don't know how to put this, but shooting films is not for the faint of heart. I shot my first film on April 8th, or at least my first official short film on April 8th. And it was hectic. The process was enjoyable nonetheless. Setting up was great. Locating all the props, some that I had to pay for, others that were free. Overall, it was a great experience. Even writing the script was enjoyable. Well, writing the script was enjoyable. Picking the actors was enjoyable. Even renting the camera equipment and doing research on which camera to choose, what equipment to rent alongside that, like lenses, sound recording equipment, all of that. To be honest, it felt exhilarating to direct actors and hire a couple people, really just one person, to come on board to help with the lighting. And then of course, hiring the 2 actors as well. But it felt great. And then during the process, I felt a little rushed. Though, it's a hectic environment, it's when you're in a space that you've only got for a couple of hours. You told the actors that you're only going to have them work for a couple of hours for the agreed upon amount that you're going to pay them. And then also other things like the equipment itself. The camera batteries die. You got to plug it up to a wall. You got to move the lights around. All of that. It felt great, but very hectic and stressful. But I persevered. I got through it, like most directors, if not all. And by the end of the shoot, I felt relieved. I felt great about it. But then when I imported all the footage onto the computer, I was a little disappointed. But that's to be expected, right? It's my first ever short film. My first time being behind the camera and directing actors and focusing on the audio, pretty much doing it all with the help of a few people, like my brother, another friend of mine, and then of course the 2 actors. Don't get me wrong, I'm very satisfied and very happy with a few of the shots that are in the short film. But for the most part, I could have done a lot better. And I feel like that just came down to time, I felt rushed in the environment. And if I didn't feel rushed, I probably would have done a better job. I did what every other director does. I created a shot list. I looked over my equipment. I did make a few mistakes, I will admit. I ended up having the camera set on auto white balance, which is a terrible idea, and it made color grading a little bit more painful. I also will admit that I didn't have enough time in the location itself. I feel like I could have gotten better angles for things. But in the end, I have learned a few things and know that there is growth, or know that I've grown from the experience. And that's all that matters, right? If I could do it all again, I'd do things a little differently. But that's not going to stop me from making more short films. So if you're interested in checking out the short film, We Are More Than Our Faults, click on the link in the description and check it out.